perfect weather. It's around 15-16 degrees, almost no wind, so it's gonna be a nice day. It's amazing what you learn to appreciate when you start doing photography. You start noticing the small details and start appreciate it. So that's one of the things that I've learned starting doing photography and videography. So this can be a nice photo. For me, when I take photography, it's not about following the rules of composition, rules of third, lights and shadows and things like that. I do intuitional photography, if you can call it that. I look through the lens, or sometimes if I'm hiking, suddenly I see something and my intuition just kicks in and I need to take a photo of that. So I look through the lens, and if I see something that I like, that's how the photo is going to be. And of course I do some light editing in Lightroom to put on my creative look on the photo. I don't use filters. I do the sliders, exposure, shadows, dehazing, stuff like that, but I try to do it as minimalistic as possible. But sometimes it seems a lot because I want to create a mood as well. So I'm gonna see if I can get a nice composition here. There is some half and half of light and shadow and some water lilies, so hopefully we'll get a nice photo. And always when you do photography or videography, before you start, clean the lens. It's so amazingly irritating to get home and see that there is a smudge or anything on the photo. And sometimes it's a banger and it's a crapper because of the smudge. Yeah. There's a firefly on hopefully I can catch that one. It's a beginning. Every time you start photography or videography for that sake, you need to warm up. We are getting to a spot where we're going to do some photography, and that location is my favorite spot on this hike. It's time to try to capture another photo. As you can see the shadows playing from the trees, and we also have the trail going in that direction, and that's what we call leading lines in photography. We are automatically drawn to leading lines, and it also tells a story in a photo. I'm trying to explain a little bit of how I'm thinking when I do photography. I just don't point and shoot. I have to feel the photo before I take it. So that's the essence of this photo. And also, don't always take photos from chest height. That's like a beginner level thing. Try to variate your positioning, like going low to high, and also go all the way to the ground and take a photo. So if the photo is any good, here they are. That was the photos from this location. Now we're gonna move kind of 100 meters further in, and that's where my favorite location is, and hopefully we're gonna get a nice photo. It's more interesting to take a walk on a hike when you see things like that. For me, part of the experience walking outside is noticing things. Either it's the scenery, or a creek, or a trail, or a forest opening that I can do a photography of, or things like this. It means a lot to the people that walks these trails, but the people that does this, they don't get the recognition for actually spending their time, and they don't get paid for it. This is free. They do it because they like it and because they want people to enjoy their trails, because there are local communities like sectioned in this area that has taken upon themselves to create these hikes and do things like this. So a little positive rant to those guys. The nice thing about this hiking trail is that the vegetation changes, it varies, so it doesn't get boring. You're not just in the forest or just on the mountain. It varies, uphill, flat terrain, some lakes along the trail, and it makes the trail or the hiking much more interesting as a photographer, as a hiker, and yeah, all around enjoyable. What a beautiful place. And that smell, it's like a minty smell here. So, what do you think of the area? Beautiful, right? There's a little bit change in the color also. It's late summer now, September. Some orange, some purple, green, yellowish. So that makes a lot of difference in a photo. And I also saw a duck over here, but they're very shy, so there's a slim chance we can get that in the photo. But my creative thoughts are spinning now, so I think we're gonna get some nice ones. It's a perfect day. Almost no wind, 15-16 degrees, water is still. Perfect conditions for video and photo. September is getting late in the summertime, color is changing. We're going into autumn, then we get some nice photos. The orange, yellow, stuff like that. So, gotta appreciate it while we can. As I said in my last video, I haven't been out making videos lately. Kinda lost motivation because of maybe I didn't find my true self when it comes to making YouTube videos yet, or I didn't get the response I hopefully thought I would get for my videos. I don't know, but I got one thing going for me, and that I never give up. So even it's been a while since I made some videos, I'm gonna jump back on. Soon going to the Philippines, gonna be travel vlogs, photos. I'm going to Palawan, an amazing place. Google it, you're going to be envious, I promise you. And going some other places in the Philippines. I'm going to go with some friends. They are Filipino. If you like to meet them, you can check out my latest video, or my last video. We went to Bondhusvatnet, an amazing place in Hardanger. A glacier lake. I'm not sure if you heard about that American guy that got lost in Norway, that spot. So check out that video up there. I can put the video link in the description as well. That was a beautiful place. I filmed and I got some nice photos. They are at the end of the video. So check that out if you want to. Just like, subscribe, comment and all that. Yeah, it helps the algorithm. Okay, next photo is by the side of the lake here. We need to get all the way down to water level, because I saw some reflection of the trees and that little island that I showed you before. Let's get over to the other side. What do you think of the photo so far? For me, it's just about getting out, just taking photos, because as I talked about, it's been a while. So getting back into the groove is most important for me. And as always, when I do photography, I learn something new. I see what I did wrong, I see what I can do better, and I learn more about myself and my editing style when I sit in Lightroom. Yeah, I'm thinking about, I might go to the ocean side today and grab some nice sunset photos, and also try to capture a long exposure as well, if I'm not too late, because there is a little part of the hike left on this trail, but it's just over to the other side when I'm finished with this trail. So wet here. Okay, here we are, and this is the composition I'm thinking about. Oops, turn the camera like this. This is the composition I'm thinking about. I've taken this with the iPhone 16 Pro Max as well. I'll see if I find it. If I find it, here it is. And it's also edited. And I'm gonna capture the same almost with the Sony camera and do a Lightroom edit of this and see what comes out of it. Sometimes when you're out taking photos like this, you're not feeling it, and that's what I do now. You've seen the photos after they've been edited, and I've put my creative look on them. I don't feel the composition today. I don't feel the emotions. I like to take photos out of emotions, not like rules and stuff like I talked about before. But sometimes the magic happens in the editing, so hopefully you enjoy the photos. And yeah, that's a learning point. Sometimes you're out taking photos, follow your gut, do the compositions. If you do editing, that's where the magic happens sometimes. So don't give up if you don't feel it. It's funny when you sit down, you actually start to feel like that is something that you want to do the rest of the evening, and that is exactly how I feel now. 6 hours and 40 minutes, the sun is there and it needs to be there, so there is quite a few hours until the sunset. I already got some photos of it, so I can put that up after this. I've got some photos from this area I've taken with the iPhone and also with my Samsung phone. You can actually take nice photos with a Samsung phone or iPhone or another phone if you shoot RAW, if you know your manual settings, and if you like to edit in Lightroom. You can do nice photos in auto mode as well, don't misunderstand me. But if you're a photographer and you like to create your own creative look on your photos, use RAW, shoot manual, and yeah, do some Lightroom or some other program to make it pop. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my rice cakes, I'm gonna eat my peanut butter. I really want a hamburger or a pizza or something like that now, but maybe that's partially why I want to quit. I don't know. It's been a lot of hours, I'm tired, and I hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, some photography, some settings on the DJI Osmo Action 4, and yeah. So I love to babble away when I start, so I'm gonna quit now. My name is Chris, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to the Philippines, don't forget, and I'm going with friends, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. Bye.